Hello everyone. Today is Friday the 13th of December 2024. Now, yes, I finally cut my hair last night. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to do my hair. But today I'm gonna hit on a related topic. And I don't have much time because traffic has been interesting. Last night, unfortunately, someone lost their life in a plane crash on a local highway, local interstate. And for those outside the U.S., an interstate is a huge road where people go at very high speeds, and it's so you can get from state to state. Unfortunately, a plane landed on one. It had a crash landing, and there were two people aboard, and one person lost their life. So we're not taking that interstate. It was about 9-10 hours ago, but still, there's some. You never know how long these investigations are going to last, etc. And there's been some firefighter activity, and bless the firefighters. Amen to that. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, my mind just went back to something, but back to current reality. The point I'm going to make is actually tied to Friday the 13th. Now, a lot of people call it trichinoxophobia, etc., without knowing history. And what it is the slaughtering of the Templars. Basically, it was wiping out their banking system. Their banking system was based on ethics and good business, and bad guys didn't like it. That's the short version. And history has shown it was just a way to get out of debts. And it wasn't just quote-unquote regular murder. It was a slaughter. What they did to those people and their leader was terrible. It is an example of twisted, evil sadism beyond the pale, as they say. Now, that is where the history comes from. However, I am not a Templar. I'm not a Mason. And however, well, I mentioned this before in a video. The U.S. was founded as a Masonic nation. The ideas of freedom, egalitarianism, liberty, fidelity, all of that good stuff, it's good stuff, ties to the revolutions in France and what is now the United States. And as I said before, it's been shown that Catherine the Great never said, "Let them eat cake." That is a lie. It was the propaganda that was printed on little sheets. It's much akin to the propaganda you see in crypto world, where people lie and make up stories to fulfill their own agendas. And you have to have discernment in that. Now, later on, of course, U.S. became more Judeo-Christian ethic. And we can go on, but this is not about history. This is not a history channel. If you want, get out of my lane. If you want a good channel on history, look up Static in the Attic here on YouTube. And when I post this to Twitter, I'll make sure to tag him, because definitely give his channel a follow. He exercises excellent discernment, and it's worth a look. But now, let me tie in with this person has a blinker on while going straight. That's such a pet peeve of mine. Anyway, I'm sure we'll do it from time to time, but it seems to be rampant. All right, they shut it off, so I was overreacting. But yesterday, someone commented and put a quote from the Gospel of Luke. For those that are not Christian, Luke is one of the 4 main books of the Bible: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And this was something that's quoted in all 4 of those Gospels. Gospels are books. Gospel means the good news. And talking about not taking it with you. Now, that's often misunderstood, and it is prevalent in its misunderstanding. Person who is in front of me doing 40 and a 55. Now you're down to 35. Okay, you're from Maine, so you're not from around here. This is a 55-mile-an-hour road. Oh, good. Anyway, let's exercise patience. And, yeah. So, one of the things I want to tie in is that however you get to God, that's how you get to God. I'm happy for you. Here in the U.S., part of the deal is you respect other people's faiths, just like you want your faith respected. And you bear in mind that all faiths say my way is the only way. All faiths say that, especially in the Abrahamic traditions. Now, or Abrahamic faiths, what have you. But one of the ways you quote-unquote take it with you is something called trust. A trust is an organization, and the organization is set up so that you can, entrust your assets, whether it be crypto, gold, what have you, a company, into the trust. In my state, a trust can own an LLC. Now, your state may vary. This is not legal nor financial advice, nor is it tax advice. But there's also something that many people have also heard of called foundations. Foundations are usually something charitable, definitely intended to be a not-for-profit. And again, that's intended, not guaranteed, because if you look at some of these nonprofits, you see how much money they actually make, at least the CEOs. Point being this, trust can be set up in certain ways. You can be the trustee and the truster. There's just many different avenues to pursue. And let me slow down for this amber light, make sure nobody's behind me. All right, because I want to give you a little more time. Point is that you can set up multiple business structures. And this is going to sound harsh, but you're a big boy now. You're a big girl now. If you're watching this channel, you're grown. Stop being stuck in childish ways. Don't think your faith is the only faith. Don't think your understanding of business is the only understanding of business. There are multiple ways to do things. Different cultures with different traditions, different humans having different ways, have developed different paths. But the principle, and I'm looking at the U.S. flag right now, in larger flag blowing in the wind. The principles of America are just like I said. Essentially, and this is going to be popular with the Christians, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. A lot of people say that, but don't live it. So when it comes to crypto world, exercise discernment. Understand that this is a global thing. Understand that people have different belief systems, and I haven't even touched on esoterica. However, point is, everything is very different than traditional world. It's a new world now. Whether we like it or not, it's coming. And we have to embrace it and mold it in a way that works for, if not everyone, most people. And we have to do it in a way that's considerate of others, in a real way. Not considerate of the majority, not anything else. It's like the difference between a democracy, a republic, and a constitutional republic. Democracy is majority rule, and bad things happen in majority rule. A republic, you have representatives who make the decisions because you're quote-unquote too busy. Last, constitutional republic. Constitutional republic protects everyone's rights, even the rights of the minority opinion. A lot of people stop at the word minority. No, it means minority opinion. The minority opinion, viewpoint, religions, what have you. We are a constitutional republic in the U.S. And people are getting too caught up in the capitalist economic system we have and are forgetting about the political system we have of a constitutional republic. Okay. Make sure I gave people room. No backup camera on this older vehicle. Let me pull up a little more. There we go. All right. Yes. So point is, learn about different financial structures, embrace the mentality of difference and possibility, but also positivity. Learn how different business structures work. Learn how you can set things up. Speak with a financial advisor, an accountant, an attorney, and not just one. Actually look up how to determine who is the best person for you, your needs, and your knowledge, whether that knowledge is limited or advanced. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to get off, get my tail into work, and earn some money. Stay awesome. Peace, love, and puppy dog tails. Later.